Welcome in, chat. How is everybody doing? I'm here. I am live. I am alive. Just in case you were wondering. So, hope everyone's doing well. It's been a couple of days. Luckily, nothing too eventful. Well, lucky for me at least, because it gave me a chance to actually, rest. Hello, Crow. Spooks, yes, potentially. Welcome in, Crow. I may potentially be playing a game. Nothing too crazy because my computer is a little bit shit, but I may have taken some examples. For example, in regards to helping people, maybe in case of like jump scares, I have potentially added an extra little feature that you may be very familiar with. Unfortunately, I do not have YouTube Premium, so we have to deal with this one at first. So I may be potentially playing a little bit of the Little Nightmares series. I've not actually played it before, but I like it. Yes, I'm thinking in the event of a scary moment, we'll have something to. I really wish that this ad was not going as long as it was, because this is really awkward. I'm trying to show off my fruit. There is fruit. Well, there will be fruit. Hello, Sam. Welcome in. I potentially I might just I'll mute that one for the moment, just so that you can eventually. I'm really not loving that there was ads. There we go. Now we have some fruit, because I may be playing a slightly spooky game today, and I figured some fruit might help some people be able to enjoy that. So we have some fruit. I thought that might get the tick of approval. So I may turn the volume down a little bit on the fruit. I feel like it's quite low at the moment, but when I'm playing the game itself, I may turn it down further so that we can enjoy the game. But I will potentially. So I have the fruit. Still on your way home? Well, hopefully you had an enjoyable night out. Love a bit of fruit. Yeah, it's grown on me a little bit. If you'll pardon the pun, that was entirely unintentional. So I've got some fruit in there, and what I might do is just for the moment, because I am just gonna fix a little something in my. A seed has been planted, evidently. It really has. I kind of hate you a little bit for that. My attention span was bad enough as it was. Neurodivergent, they do. Chat really does love their fruit. So, I'm gonna turn the music. Gonna keep the fruit going just a little bit quieter. But I'm gonna keep some music going on there. So how's everyone doing? Hopefully everyone's had a good evening / weekend. I've been doing a lot of cleaning because I have not had a proper day off in like 2 weeks. So I spent most of my day yesterday cleaning or making clips, because I've been getting a little bit slack on that as well, which is why I've kind of had an influx of clips posted on my Instagram recently, because I've finally had a chance to actually make them. And yeah, so we have been good. Granted, it's only been a couple of days, but because I know a lot of people at the moment are currently playing the latest Resident Evil game, I probably won't be doing that due to, as mentioned earlier, my computer being a little bit shit. And there's been a couple. There was one I meant to post this morning, and I kind of didn't. I got a little bit distracted by various things, so I've got more saved up now apparently last stream I was just on a bit of a roll, so I went with it. Doesn't happen often, so I took advantage of that fact. So we have that, and that was good fun. And I don't know if the person who I'm about to refer to is watching, but as a couple of streams ago, I hit my 50 follower goal, which unlocked a new little feature, it's a challenge of sorts. That was first posting clips. No, you're still good at posting clips. They're very memorable. I'll give you that. Your clips, I mean, also. But I had my 50 follower thing, so now I've got my 50 follower challenge, which for me is been doing a little bit of these Bean Boozled ones. There's been some good ones, there's been some bad ones, and so far that's not been ideal. But between this stream and last stream, we did have the beans. Yeah, that is actually one of the clips, funnily enough, that I was just referring to. There was one, I knew they were going to be bad. Well, I knew there were going to be some bad ones. And I think in my first 3, I got like the worst one, which for this particular batch is burnt rubber. It is not inaccurate. And I'm still amazed by the tech going behind the beans. Yeah, it's this surprisingly accurate. And so there was a new person between this stream and last stream. So we have another bean for me to eat. In this case, I just do my little spinny thing. It will be either peach or barf. Amazing combination. Now I need to find what color that is. I think it's this orangey one. Today I also synthesized feet. I don't know why I stuttered and slurred so much over that one. Yeah, it's there's some interesting flavors in this one. There's the liver and onions. I haven't had that one, but I'm not looking forward to that one either, because the good option for that one is cappuccino, and I hate coffee. So there are no good options on that particular flavor. We also have stink bug, wet dog, stinky socks, boogers, which weirdly enough, it tastes more like trees than, but to be fair, I don't know what the default taste of a booger is meant to taste like, but it tasted like a tree. So I don't know who did the tasting on that one. Also, don't ask why I know what a tree tastes like. Also, dead fish. I don't think I've had dead fish yet. Not looking forward to that one either. So with this one, I picked what I'm pretty sure is either peach or barf. Freaky scientist. Oh yeah. So this one, let's have a go. Okay, that was not peach. That one. Okay, I don't necessarily know if it tastes like barf, but it tasted more like. You ever eat like a meat lover's pizza, and it kind of comes up a little bit, but not all the way. It's that's kind of what that one tastes like. Yes, look at the fruit. That was yes, wise advice. Yeah, so it's still not as bad as burnt rubber. I'll give it that at least. But I think it helps by the fact that I literally had pizza last night, so that's why the flavor is so fresh in my mind. And there's some interesting ones. I did have one. Oh, so that bean was for the follow by Genre Fluid. They joined me between streams, so thank you to them. And so far I've got one which is not necessarily a bad one. There's the berry blue or toothpaste. That's not really like a bad mix. I had that one last week. That was, I think, my first one. It was kind of a false sense of security with that one, which is a little bit annoying. But that one got it's worst one because it ain't your vote. Yeah, actually, that's a very good point. That could be a big part of why I did not care for it. But yes, so I have these. I have the beans. As I mentioned in last stream, I have seen a few streamers who do the beans. I think Pixie's doing them currently. I think Raven did one for a charity thing a while ago, and I was like, you know what? I'll give them a go. And I saw, and then I saw some of them that they were like, oh, the reactions were very strong, and I was like, surely it's not that bad. And I kind of had to take that back last stream after eating the burnt rubber one because, yeah, I did not care for that one. So that was not fun. But I'm up to date on my new follows at the moment, so I've got a little bit of a reprieve for jelly beans. So, yay. But there may be a brief... I may have to briefly duck out at some point during this stream. I may be getting a parcel today. It's not for anything like fancy or anything. I would get YouTube Premium, but it is not worth it is too expensive given that I live alone. So apologies for the brief fruit break. But yes, I'm getting a parcel, and that parcel I purchased because I have the concert this weekend. Get AdBlock Premium? Yeah, I probably might need to, potentially. Back to fruit, there we go. And so I have the concert this weekend, and because I was like, I wanted to do something fancy for it. Welcome in, Zydrate. Thank you. Yes, I have fruit now, because I may potentially be playing a spooky game at some point during this stream, and I thought, you know what? Distraction. So I have fruit. So yes, I have the concert this weekend, and it's been a while since I wanted to go, so I wanted to go fancy for my outfit, I guess. So my nails have been relatively freshly done. I got them done last week, but I purchased some contacts, like some eye contacts for to create a bit of a look, and they allegedly should be coming in today. So if I have to duck out for a minute, that's probably why. I may potentially put them on today. I know that they do recommend like soaking the contacts before you actually put them in to reduce the odds of them irritating your eyes. We will see if I pay attention to that advice. Because according to the website I bought them from, they didn't mention anything about that. So I think it's just like a general purpose piece of advice. So we'll see. But I purchased some sclera contacts because I was like, you know what? I'm going to stand out. Put them in dry. I'm sure it'd be fine. I'm not doing that. No. Hearing the word distraction, just remembered it must be working. Fair enough, Sven. I'll leave you to it. Best get back onto it. At least soak them for an hour. So yeah, that's probably what I'll end up doing. So I may or may not wear them for this stream, but I will have them most likely for the next stream at least. And I'm hoping that I'm hoping they look good, and I'm hoping that I can see out of them. They're not prescription ones, but my prescription is only very mild anyway, so it shouldn't be like a big issue. As long as I can see through them, that's the main thing. Because I know that the company that I purchased them from, they also do like full blackout contacts, and they basically say in that, yeah, you can't see through those. So I'm pretty sure the ones I've got are ones you can see through, which is always nice. So hopefully that is actually the case. That would be great. But yes, that could be coming at some point today. It also depends on how quickly I get to my door. I'm in Australia. Our postal service, depending on if it's like our national postal service, have a very, very frequent tendency to not deliver things. They'll deliver a note to say, oh, we couldn't reach you. And it's usually like, I was sitting next to the front door. What do you mean you couldn't reach me? So If it's coming from a courier, great. They generally drop stuff off. But if it's coming from the National Post, there is like a 50% chance that they are just going to leave a note to say, oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't deliver it. And I'm just like, the fuck you can't. that is just you being lazy. These are contact lenses. They are not a large item. You can deliver them. Hell, you could probably fit them in my post box. So, as long as they don't break, that is the main thing. I have residual bean juice in my mouth at the moment. It is really kind of not great because, like I said before, it kind of tastes like regurgitated pizza. So, I don't love that aspect. I don't love that aspect of the beans, but that is why there is a bean challenge, because it is meant to be challenging. So far, the most challenging one I've had was the burnt rubber, because it literally tasted like I was chewing on a tile, and that's not fun. So, yeah, I won't be looking forward to, well, that color in general. It's the black one, and it's that or licorice, and I'm not a huge fan of licorice. I have to eat it's very specific licorices that I'm good with. Came all the way to your house with the parcel just to tell you I couldn't deliver the parcel. Yeah, basically. Or sometimes they'll just bring a note to say, no, we just left it at the post office. You just pick it up yourself. So it's not usually like I said, it's about 50-50. I'm hoping the fact that it's going to be a small parcel means that they will actually attempt to deliver it, as opposed to just leaving a note to say, nah, it's not happening. So, because I don't really want to have to go into the post office right now. I have other plans for today that do not involve waiting in a line to pick up stuff that should have been delivered to my house. So, thank you, Postal Service. So, there is that. And yeah, so I have the fruit. Like I said, I may not necessarily keep it on all the time, but I will probably still keep it because I like it now. I have to remind myself that I am streaming. I can't spend my whole time staring at the fruit, because I will probably do that too if I was left unattended, but I'm going to try to not do that because we don't want that. So thank you to everyone who has currently joined in on the stream. I appreciate everyone that's come in. It's great. Everyone that comes in gets me a little bit closer to affiliate, which is great. So getting there. A little bit closer every day, so I'm not going to complain. And I will stick to it. I've been sticking to it. That's why I'm here today, because I have Monday is like my day that I try to stick to every week. Friday I generally try to stick to, but it depends on how exhausted I am from work, because I do work full time outside of streaming. Because got to get the money somehow, and bills need to be paid. So unfortunately, 9 to 5 will have to suffice in that regard. So, but this is a good little respite. Half the streams are joining to have fruit. I cannot escape it. Well, yeah. That's kind of why I have it, is a lot of the streams that I follow, I feel like there was just like it was just kind of a flow-on effect. One person did it, and then others started doing it, and now others are doing it, and it's just kind of spread amongst the various ones. It's entrapment, kind of. Sorry about that. it was kind of doesn't help that a lot of the streams that I follow share a lot of the chat and similar sort of demographics. So, and a lot of those chats approve of the fruit. So, and also, like I said, I may potentially be playing a spooky game, and I mean, not now, obviously, I'm talking to you guys, but I may potentially be playing the game Little Nightmares, because I've never actually played that game, but it should be able to run without turning my stream into a slideshow. If in doubt, blame chat, yeah. So, well, I'm not necessarily blaming chat. I'm blaming Crow, though. I blamed him earlier was because of his stubby fish streams with the you're blaming James. Fair enough. Because I was watching the Subnautica streams and I have severe thalassophobia, which is a fear of the deep ocean and everything in it, I was watching the fish and I was watching the fruit a lot of the time because of that, and now I enjoy watching the fruit. Not like a lot, because I watch other stuff in my downtime. I don't have a lot of downtime, so I kind of want to focus on what I actually want to watch, but it's a good distraction. So that works well for me. Again, my eyes keep going to the fruit. But we have there is something of a plan for today, and that plan will be Little Nightmares, because it should be able to run without completely destroying my computer. I would play the latest Resident Evil game because a lot of people are playing that at the moment, but I don't think my computer could handle that even by itself. There are some games that I can play. The first one, yes. Yeah, I haven't played any of them, so I figure I'll start from the beginning because I have no preconceived ideas about it at this rate. So I haven't played any of them. I think it's like the remaster of the first one, technically, that I downloaded, and I've not played any of those ones. And it seems like the kind of game which is not so graphically intense that it's going to destroy my stream. The latest Resident Evil game, I don't think my computer could handle that even off stream. There are some games that I can play off stream that I can't play on stream because the processor just can't handle both things. The new Resident Evil game, no, I don't think my computer could handle even running that one just by itself. I feel like my computer would take off if I did that. So I won't be playing that Resident Evil. I think I played like the original Resident Evil 4, not the remaster one, like last year, I think. I enjoyed it. But that is because I also like Leon, and he is a very pretty man. So, which is why I would like to play the new one. Finally got a new PC, yet to put through it. First game I played Portal 2. Well, I mean, you got to start somewhere. And Portal 2 is a good game, so that is a worthwhile game to start on. I mean, that's why I see a lot of stories of people where they get like the new hot stuff with their PC. They get it all upgraded, all fancy, all technical, and they're playing Stardew Valley or Terraria. And it's just like, at least you're playing it on a good PC, because your computer would not be struggling with that at all. I do like I don't think I've actually played Portal 2. I have it. I think I've only played the first Portal. I do like the first Portal. I've seen bits of the second game, but I've never actually played the second game. So I know it's good though, because it's been around for ages and people are still talking about it and playing it. So, most intense game I've played on PC is Terraria with some mods. Fair enough. I know that like a lot of people, their PCs just get upgraded so that they can play Minecraft with mods, and I'm just like, that is a very different game. Old PC was only 3 gig RAM. That'll make a difference. Just a bit of an improvement, yeah. I don't actually remember how much my PC has. I see this 16 or 32. I think it might be 16 gig at the moment. It's enough to run most games, just not necessarily well. I can't, for example, play Marvel Rivals. I've tried it. Even off stream, it is glitchy. It is not optimized for my PC at all. I've wanted to play Marvel Rivals enough that I could actually want to get good at it, because I've seen people playing it, and it's one of those games that's like, it seems like it'd be fun if my computer could run it. But alas, my computer is not optimized for that. BG3 loads in a lot faster. I'll bet it does. That was because that's one of the, actually, as like I was saying, so Baldur's Gate 3 is one of those games, for me at least, which It runs okay with a stream, not amazingly. I have streamed it a couple of times. I'm not far into it at all. I'm still basically in the entry zone. I wanted to, it's one of those ones which, funnily enough, speaking of Baldur's Gate 3, so my playlist just happened to turn to a Baldur's Gate 3 song. And I like Baldur's Gate 3. I wanted to play it I wanted to play it on stream, but I feel like my stream was struggling. But at the same time, like I wanted to play it enough like that I haven't played it off stream, and I feel like I'm missing out. But I've got so many other games because I keep adding to them, and that does not help me because I would love to have more games. Act 3 nearly complete until they optimize it better. Yeah, I think I've heard that because I've watched a few people's streams that have had, like, that have gotten to that point in the game, and yeah, my computer would not do well with that. I don't think it, like, even off stream, I don't think my computer would do amazingly well with Act 3. The Act 1 is fine. There's nothing overly strenuous in Act 1, at least so far. Granted, like I said, I'm still basically at the beginning, so that doesn't really give a lot of impact. Went from low graphics to high after the patch, so absolutely fixed it. Well, that's good. That's also, like, I'm looking to upgrade my PC, but I do a lot of impulse purchases in general, which does not help me with saving up for bigger purchases. I don't, like, have a lot of bigger purchases I need, so it's never usually a big issue, but it's kind of annoying because I can upgrade parts of my computer. I can't upgrade my whole computer because that would cost too much money at the moment, but I can upgrade parts of it to at least be slightly better than they are now, if not necessarily at top level. Top level, my computer cannot power at the moment because it's a bit old and a little bit shit. Because my computer was, let's say, top of the line in 2020. I have not upgraded it since then. I probably need to, hence why I got fruits. Welcome in, Pixie. I do indeed have some fruits. So, as I was saying before, I have some fruit as I may potentially be playing a slightly spooky game later on, the Little Nightmares games. How am I doing today? I'm doing all right. I'm a little bit hot at the moment because my room is not air conditioned. That is a different part of my house. And I'm a little bit hot at the moment, but otherwise, I'm good. I'm a little bit tired, but that's just life for me in general. How are you doing? Used to be so good at avoiding impulse purchases, and I found the joys of annoying sale. But yeah, that's fair enough. Throne has not helped my impulse purchasing. Still trying to get my saving pack after the PC costs like 1.8k. Yeah, that sounds about right. Got it pre-built because the old one had the old plugs, and yeah, that's the thing. Like, if I didn't want to update my computer to any real degree, I'm going to need to update basically everything because of the motherboard. But I can update stuff to a degree that does not need the motherboard. That will still be an improvement on what it is now. So that's what I'm currently trying to save up for. Because at the very least, I think my graphics card can have a little bit of an upgrade. So wholesome. It is. There's a lot of there's a lot of impulsive generosity in these chats. So yes, I added some fruit also because I know that there is enough people around that will benefit from having the fruit there. If I can learn about to learn one thing, not the entire thing, it was very long, so broken every time trying. Yeah, that's fair. That is also the other reason, because like I studied computers and everything like that in college, for lack of a better word. And so like building a PC was something I was actually trained in, but it's not something that I've done in a long time. And I have so many tabs open on my computer at the moment for various items and their compatibilities. And so eventually because eventually I'll be able to close those tabs because I've updated what I needed to. So we'll see as to how long it takes me to get to that point. You've opened it up and dusted out. Yeah, I'm kind of need to do that as well. That's probably not helping me. Like, I don't think mine is bad because it's a relatively well ventilated area. But at the same time, it probably does need a bit of a dust. I am just too lazy because then I have to disconnect, like to get it out of where it's currently living. I need to disconnect most of the stuff connected to it, and that is a pain in the ass. So that is also why I have not gotten around to cleaning my computer. Because so it's not too dusty, I don't think, but it would probably benefit. Because I can hear my fan quite a bit right now, which is not great. Pretty sure you're not meant to be able to hear it as much as I'm hearing it right now. Luckily, I've got a noise gate on my microphone, so I don't think you guys can hear it. Dust the PC for the first time was scary, but now Mickey lives. I know, I saw that one. That's pretty cool. I saw that story. I love that. That is very cute. I would do something like that for mine, but my computer is kind of hidden from sight, so no one would really benefit from it, unfortunately. To put something, yeah, I don't know what I want to put in, what I'd put in mine when I dust it, but I want to put something in there. Because, like, that would be cool. But I'm not entirely sure what. But I would do that. PCs are the most annoying space-consuming part of this, so I can see inside. That's fair. Like, I know a lot of people do that because it's like, one, it's closer to everything else, and like a lot of new PCs nowadays, they are made to be looked at. Mine technically is, but I don't really have any room on my desk to do so. I would show you my desk, but it is covered in crap right now. So I won't be doing that. Luckily, I think even my top cam can't see much of my desk at the moment, so that's probably for the best. Because I have headphones, camera piece, like DSLR camera pieces, camera mic, game controllers, credit card for some reason, a clicker. We have the Stream Deck, handkerchiefs, lipstick, or lip gloss, I should say, power bank, hairbrush, and beans. Might need to move possible to a desk in the summer. That's fair. I do. So it was one of those. I do have a Stream Deck. Yeah, it's from one of my earlier attempts at streaming, because I've attempted streaming a couple of times since like 2023, but for the most part, I stopped after like 2 streams. I think one time it lasted up to like 6 streams, and that was because I was playing a game for it. But looking back, those streams were not amazing. But I have this thing where if I like want to start on a hobby, I get like really annoyingly into it, and I spend lots of money on it, even if I don't need to. So I bought up a bunch of stuff that I probably didn't necessarily need at the time because I could. Fair, I'm in that phase right now. Yeah, it's real easy to do. Because like at the moment we have my webcam is not fancy, but I do have a DSLR camera that if I really wanted to, I could connect to it. That one I kind of got for other reasons though. So I have I have my camera. I have my other camera. I have the Elgato microphone. I have the Stream Deck. So like I said, there's a bunch of stuff I do. Stream Elements, that was a very awkwardly timed notification, but thank you. So Elgato, I mean, it's taken a lot of tweaking because my voice is very like all over the place, so it's very hard to get a setting for it that consistently matches what my voice needs to do. Don't know what my lips were doing there. Jealous. Yeah, I mean, it's a good mic. Don't get me wrong, but it's one of those ones where like for so long, basically I would be spending like days just doing like recording and testing and just being like, do I like the sound of that? No. Okay, I got to. What if I tweak this? Okay, do I like the sound of that? No. Okay, I got to tweak that. And I was like, I spent days doing that. I still kind of do, but I'm relatively happy with the audio now, so I don't want to touch it in case I fuck it up. Audio is truly how you have my squeaky voice volumes all in. Tutorials, yeah, that's the thing. Tutorials are like they can be helpful in very specific circumstances, and I fear that mine was not always. Sounds pretty good. Thank you. Like I said, it's taken a lot of tweaking to even get it to this level, and I still feel like it could be better. We have a visitor, as you can tell. So, yeah, I still feel like my audio could be better. But it's good enough at the moment that I don't want to touch it. She is just off to the side, like just outside of camera. And, there, no, you can still see some of her tail. So, unfortunately, she's just outside of both of my cameras. Actually, can we see her? I don't want to change to the other camera because then it resets the fruit. But she is still here. Don't think she liked me doing that, understandably. So, but we have challenged to go into every stream you love and have never really thought this audio sound to really listen to it. No, really no. So that's very true. That is also kind of a reason why I added music. Because I have my VODs, and I think it's also because I have a little bit of vocal dysphoria with regards to my voice, because it's very flexible, but it's never exactly what I want it to be. And so I feel like the music helps hide a little bit of the imperfections. But I think a lot of those imperfections are also just my brain over analyzing my own voice. Did it recently, and it definitely helps. Yeah. So, like, don't get me wrong. I feel like my voice is good. It's just, because I'm listening to myself. It's one of those things where it's just like everyone is their own worst critic, I believe is the phrase. And like I said, I feel like mine is good at the moment. Very pleasant voice. Thank you. I have also, like, this is not necessarily with this voice, but like I said, I've got a very vocally flexible voice, but due to various reasons, so I have something of a dissociative condition, which means that, for me at least, a lot of my ability to use other voices means that it's not usually necessarily me, per se, that is doing those voices, like doing those tones and accents and such. If a lot of people like paying like real close attention on some of the other streams, you may even have noticed that my voice does change a little bit throughout the streams. Today, I don't think I have. I think it's been me for the most part. But I have briefly considered doing, a little bit of ASMR. Just, go to real soft, real close to the microphone, kind of. Who knows? Maybe people enjoy being spoken to in the soft tones every now and then, but I can't do that the whole time because that's just not how my voice works. But it's sorry, my like I said, it's a bit warm, and my hair is just, I can feel it. I don't know if that's an autism thing or if it's just a me thing, but I can, if my hair is even remotely hot, I'm very aware of it, and it's really annoying. So, yes. No stress to take care of neck. Yeah, that's fair. For me, it's a combination of anxiety and autism, most likely, because I'm just like, especially if I'm hot, and it is a little bit warm at the moment. So especially if I'm hot, I'm very aware of everything, and it's not great. But yes, it's been an otherwise good weekend. I've not been sick this weekend, which is great. I've not had any migraines this weekend, which is amazing. welcome in, Glenn. I do indeed have fruit, because I may potentially be playing a spooky game later on, and I thought, you know what? I will take by Crow's example with Subnautica and distraction. I may need to move it depending, because I don't know when necessarily with the UI of the game whether that's gonna like impede stuff or not. Subbyfish, I will not be playing Subbyfish, at least not now. That is a potential stream follower goal later on, but that is very far into the future, for the one reason being that I get like anxiety just playing in the shallows of that game. And I'm also not 100% sure I can stream and like play at that game at the moment, because it's a little bit, my computer's not amazing, and that game is a little bit graphically powerful for my computer, so I think I can run it. I just probably can't stream it. So if I'm playing today, it'll be the game Little Nightmares. It's a few years old, so theoretically it should run fairly well. So that's something. But we'll see. If it does start to cause my stream to lag, that one at least I can turn the settings down without necessarily losing that much. Whereas Subnautica, that one will drain basically everything in my computer. That I mentioned here, I can feel mine touching me and I hate it. Sorry about that, Sam. Yeah, it's when I get very aware of my hair, I just kind of I'm very aware of it, and it's very annoying sometimes. So thank you for joining. I appreciate that. And so now that I'm relatively up to date with, for example, I've caught up with my follower beans, because I did have 1 or 2 people join between streams, and I thought, you know what, I will do those. Luckily, so far none of them have been as bad as the burnt rubber that I had in the last stream, because these are the ones which they have good flavors and bad flavors, and they look the same. And I had burnt rubber in the last stream. That wasn't fun, especially because I did not realize just how strong it was going to be. It definitely caught me off guard. But now I know. But now I've tried other flavors that also take me off guard, but are not necessarily as visceral, I guess is probably the best word for it. I did have barf earlier. Kind of accurate. It tasted like regurgitated pizza. So that wasn't amazing, but it wasn't the worst. But so far, the best one I've had was the berry flavored one, which I had for Salem's Follow, funnily enough. That was so far one of the better flavors. Berry slapped, it does. It was like, that was one where it was like, even if it was toothpaste, I don't feel like, because toothpaste is the alternate flavor of that one. I feel like berry and banana. Oh, I don't know if, do I have banana in this one? I don't know if, oh, there is a banana. Okay, I'll be curious as to how that one goes, because I'm not generally a huge fan of banana. And that's meant to be the good flavor on that one, so. But that is also because, like, if I eat a raw banana, I will throw up. But I'm apparently okay with banana flavoring. So I don't eat a lot of banana, as you could probably imagine. Not ideal, no. But like banana flavoring, that's usually fine. So we'll see on that one. I've so far not spun that particular one. Yeah, I don't know what exactly. I don't know if it's an allergy or whatever it is, but ever since I was very young, bananas have always had that effect on me, and so as you can imagine, it doesn't endear me to eating a lot of banana flavored things. So luckily, I have not spun that one yet. So far, I've found that there's 2 beans that there's not really going to be good options for, which is the banana and wet dog, and what was the other one? the cappuccino and liver and onions. Because I'm not a huge fan of coffee flavored things either, so eventually I will spin it. Hopefully I can avoid too much of that. Love spaghetti. We go through phases where I hit a critical point eating and just gag and have to stop. Yeah, that's fair. I get that. I don't know what I know that there are foods I do that with. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head what with, but I've definitely had that problem. And it is very annoying. Because, I mean, like, I like trying new foods, but there are some foods where it's just like, if I like it, I will just kind of eat. It will be a constant part of my diet until eventually it just stops being good. And that's really annoying because then I have to find something new. I like new food. I don't like having to have new food because all of a sudden my favorite food now tastes like crap. That's a bit inconvenient. Sorry, I just realized that the fruit is dancing in sync with the music. Sorry, it's almost hypnotizing. Welcome in, Virgo. What game is planned tonight? So at this rate, it's probably going to be playing Little Nightmares, because I've never actually played that series. It's the first one, because I figure I've got no preconceived notions on that game, so I figure I'll start from the beginning. Because for some reason, apparently, I have a habit of starting series in the middle or the end. Not entirely sure why I do that, but apparently I do. But this one, I've not played the first one, and I figure it's a good place to start. And it's old enough that my computer shouldn't struggle too much. Go Little Radish? Yeah, I mean, he's gone now, but now we have peas. They're not dancing, though. That's not really dancing. I'm assuming that that's it. It's either peas or melons. I'm assuming peas, but we'll see. We'll see. But yes, because I'm potentially playing a spooky game, fruit. Because I know that there are several people in my audience that will benefit from the ability to have a distraction. I will be one of those people because can I pop in and say hi as the dreaded adulting? That's fair. I also have the dreaded adulting tomorrow as well. So, I mean, granted, I've got more time between now and tomorrow than you do, but that's all good. Thank you for dropping in. I appreciate that nonetheless. But yeah, so we have a plan of some sorts for a game. How long I'm playing for, I don't know, because my battery for streaming, as much as I love it, my battery is not usually super high. My mental battery. My computer, if my computer's battery is not working, that's a whole other problem. But my mental battery is not as long as I would like it to be, because I love streaming, but eventually my brain's just like, I'm drawing static right now. And that is not ideal. Not for me anyway, because at least when I have a battery, I can talk and make some sort of sense. That's also, yeah, not great when that ability goes, because then things get a little bit less coherent, and it might make things more interesting for you guys, though. I'm not actually sure. But it's not super fun when that happens. Hooray for mental illness. There is more context behind that, but that's all you're getting for now. So, on that note, I probably can get around to actually playing the game. Get started on that. I've been yapping for about an hour. So far, the delivery that I was expecting and hoping to come during the talking phase has not yet arrived. Hello, King. Welcome in. Hi. Using you as a wind down. Fair enough. As you can see, I have fruit at the moment, so the perfect opportunity to wind down. Only here for a few minutes for the sport and streak. That is all good. Thank you for dropping in. I appreciate that. It sounds like you've had a busy day, so you probably want to get some rest after that as well. So that is all good. Feel free to enjoy myself and fruit for the time being that you are here. I appreciate that. And yes, so on that note, I will need to switch some things over. Starting with the music, probably need to the tone might not necessarily match with the game if I'm playing from my playlist, because 90s pop and K-pop don't really scream Little Nightmares vibes. So might be a little off-putting potentially. So just changing that over there now. I need to be up again 6.5. So yeah, that's fair. I really should be getting more sleep than I have been as well. So I would recommend getting more sleep if the option is available. Do not do what I do. My sleep schedule is very odd. It's not Raven level odd, but it is odd. So let me just. So we have, let's get rid of that, and we'll load up that one. So it's just got to load some stuff in. Now, oh, that's right. I do have fruit in this one. It's just got to load in first. I'll make it slightly smaller fruit. So we can still get fruit after the ads, because I do not have YouTube Premium or Adblock Premium. I currently utilize... What do I utilize? I use Opera, which apparently has a built-in VPN, and apparently some of that. But in the meantime, broccoli. Okay. You should be seeing game right now. That is not ideal. Okay. What are you doing? There it is. I don't know what I just told it, but that is not the setting that should be working to load this game, but apparently it is. Speaking of sleep, I have uni in the morning. Sadly, have to miss the scary. Fair enough. Thank you for joining in as well, Sam. I appreciate that. Go get some rest, especially for something like uni. You probably want to be rested for that. So I'll just go check. Okay, cool. So my stream has not turned into a slideshow yet. Ad blockers don't matter with Twitch because the way Twitch is providing the first commercials are embedded in the video. Oh, awesome. That's fantastic news. I'm kind of glad I don't have one at the moment, although in this case it's more ad blockers for the YouTube, although I think potentially due to the way that I'm loading in the thing in the browser, it may not work. I'm not 100% sure. No, I'm going to rewatch soon. Fair enough. This stream, oh, thank you. Thank you for rewatching me. So I'm going to be playing this for a little while. I don't know how long. We'll see. I've not actually played this game, so... now, you guys should be getting some audio. For some reason, you are not. Volume is good. Oh, there we go. It was just being funky. There we go. Now you have audio. Oh, I think it's doubling up. There we go. Now you guys should have audio that is not doubling up. I don't know why it was doubling up then. It was doubling. It was not doubling when I tested it last night. I love OBS. Okay. New game. Okay, so I know nothing about these games, so other than it was made by the same developers as that, was it Reanimal one that came out recently? So I'm just gonna play as this person because I do not know the difference between any of those people. I just loved it. I have corn just dancing in the corner whilst I wait for the game to load. Oh, the corn's gone. Now, if anyone has issues with audio, let me know. I changed a few settings yesterday, and hopefully it all works. Can be potentially dangerous. Yeah, I know. I don't mean it to, but it's one of the few things that I can promote on my stream before I get to affiliate. Because I wanted my stream elements to come up with reminders, and it's that. And at the moment, I'm basically limited to that, and please follow me. So, I figured, oh, you know what? I'll keep it on there. Because it's only recently that my chat has gotten active enough that these stream element ones even pop up in the first place. So it's also kind of a good test for me as well, because it kind of lets me know if I need to change the settings. Oh, okay, I was not expecting that to move. Now, can you guys see this? Do I need to adjust the... Oh, no, there's some lights. That's good. I was just looking at it and I was like, this is very dark. Yeah, mixed up, can have lots of timers and toggle on. Very user unfriendly looking. Lots of functions. Oh, okay, that's good to know. Because there's a few things that like I could add to timers, but I'm still a baby. I'm still a baby streamer. So I'll keep adding stuff, as noted by the fact that now I have fruit. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. It's a lot. It sounds like, yeah, it sounds, yeah, like it might take some getting used to. Okay, so I feel like I should be able to interact with something. Oh, is this a thing I can go in? No? Okay. Also, whilst I'm not generally a huge fan of backseating, I'm potentially okay if I'm just like not struggling, but if I'm like missing something really obvious, I'm probably okay to be told. I can head off, enjoy the stream. I'll thank you. Yes, thank you for joining, King. I'll see you next time in either my stream or one of the others. There we go. Okay, now how do I... like it's kind of a expanded universe is how I'm looking at it. Okay, how do I go into this? There we go. So I probably could also be playing with headphones right now, but it ruins my vibe. I'm kidding. I'm too lazy to fix my hair afterward. So I can hear things, just not everything. But I feel like even just the vibe of this game enough is kind of spooky. So oh, can I do stuff with this? What is this? I'm just pressing buttons on basically anything I can touch. What is what is that? Don't know if I need that, but it's mine now. Aha. So, how's everybody doing? Because I'm doing all right. I'm very excited for my upcoming concert. Although I did hear that apparently, because so I'm going to see the K-pop group ATEEZ, ATEEZ, and I did hear that they performed. They did a show over the weekend. Apparently, one of the performers was a bit unwell and had to pull out of that one, which is probably not great for the rest of the group. So I'm hoping he's recovered by this weekend, which is when I'm going to see them. So that's hopefully something. Hopefully, yeah. I don't know. Like, yeah. Apparently, they just had to. Luckily, the group itself was still able to perform, but that one member was not feeling amazing. So hopefully, they're feeling better now. I mean, I'm still going to be pumped either way because I have not been to a concert in years. Okay, that's not great. I just realized here I am just walking around carrying my roll of paper towels or toilet paper, whichever one it is. And then I looked up and I was like, oh, okay, that's all what, oh, there's a person hanging from the ceiling. Okay. Oh, the letter. Can I pick up the letter? Oh. No. I can't pick up the letter. That's kind of annoying. Again, I'm probably, like, missing a lot. Oh. I suspect the chair would come in handy. Okay. She's smart. I say as I solve, like, the simplest puzzle in the game. Okay, well that's probably not great either. Can I jump in the toilet? Okay, so there was no benefit to me jumping as high as I just did. Okay, well that's not helpful. Huh. Lame. Okay, what about this then? Hooray, I can't open that. Ah. There we go. I'm kind of getting the hang of this so far. Again, as I say after I solve the simplest of puzzles. What is that? Ah! Okay. So don't do that, is what I'm gathering. If you see something dropping from the ceiling, run. Don't go back to check and see what it is. That's not ideal. So, thing dropping from the ceiling, we run. Ooh, can I do this? Do anything? No. Oh, there's things. Ah. I don't know what they are. I'm assuming they're leeches. Hang on 1 second. Ah. Sorry, I thought I had a phone call, but no, it was a spam call. I missed nothing. I don't love I don't love that I have ads on my fruit. How do I? Okay, now I feel like this is another one of those like really simple puzzles in theory that I am just being oblivious about. So okay, that is not helping me. Or oh, fantastic. Well, that's good. I thought I had to climb something. Turns out, no, I just had to pull stuff apart. Is that a good person or... Oh, okay. Was that meant to happen? I'm really hoping that was meant to happen. Oh, not that. Okay, nope, no. Ah, oh no. I am... Ah, shit. What is it? Ah. Crap. Ah! There is a lot of weird leechy things that I am not enjoying. Still love the art style of the game. It's a good game visually. I am stressed already by those weird leech things though. I can see why people like it. Oh, crap, okay. Gotta stop walking around without my light. Ugh, getting tense already. And I'm literally like 10 minutes into the game. Although, to be fair, they did quite well at setting the atmosphere by, like, the third room I go into containing a person hanging from the ceiling. It definitely creates a kind of ambience that is probably being counteracted somewhat by the fruit dancing in the corner. But if the don't worry, it ramps up. Oh, goody. Okay. So that did not go as planned. That's a little bit annoying. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. I was like, surely there is some option to run in this game. Oh, there was, and I'm still just being too slow with it. Okay. Ah, I don't know how I can go much faster than that. But at least I'm not currently dealing with leech things. Because I'm not amazing with horror games, as you've probably gathered. But at least it's not fish. That I am saving for a special part in the stream. Okay, I can't even see where I am. Okay, I just ran into a wall. Well done, go me. Well, some of them can be. Some fish can be friends. Generally not in the games that I'm looking at, though. Okay, I'm gonna just... I fucked that one up immediately. And I died. That one's on me. That's just me being uncoordinated. So that doesn't help. Okay, I'm a little bit slow on the camera, but... can I sprint with that? Eh. I do not know how I can go faster with that. I am pressing sprint literally as soon as I let go of this thing. If I can jump the gap, that's gonna be my next thing, I think. Because I can jump. Oh, it did actually work. Oh, probably should have tried that earlier. So it was one of those ones where I was like, I can jump, but can I jump that distance? Although I suppose worst thing that could happen is I die. And then it all just comes back again. So that's good. I'm past that room. Okay. Nope, okay. Okay, well that benefits me to not to stop doing that. I'm not liking the fact that the camera just zoomed out on that one. Okay. Been a long time to play with the game. Definitely looks like likes to show you a solution and turns out it's not a solution. Yeah, I'm getting that vibe from it. The big boy, yeah, I feel like he's not even gonna be the biggest boy. Friend-shaped, well, hopefully. there'll probably be a few times in here where I'll approach something that probably shouldn't be approached, as stated earlier when I saw the first of those little leeches, and I was like, hey, what's this guy? And then he killed me. Now I don't give those friends, I don't give those ones hugs. I don't, can I light this on fire? Kind of wanted to set fire to the toilet paper. It's very selective about what it wants to let you. I mean, if it'll let me set stuff on fire, I will. There are so few opportunities in the real world for me to set stuff on fire. They kind of frown upon that. Yeah. Okay, I don't know if there was an advantage to me turning those lights off. Crap. Ah, man, I'm really gonna stop doing that. I overjump. Oh, man, I feel like I'm getting somewhere, and then I jump too far. Don't know if it'll be easy in first person. Yeah, I don't know. Hang on. How is that an advantage? I got a detour back into the room I was already in. I can't even jump from there. So that was something. Oh. Oh, that's why I have to turn the power off. Okay. Whoops. Now I know. Don't touch that. Okay, now we'll try this again. Okay, so at least I know that I can get into this room and back again if I really need to. Oh, that's why there's a time limit. Okay. So I gotta stop dilly-dallying. That's a fun word. Dilly-dallying. I need to use that more often. So that would, I suppose, explain why there is a detour to get into this room. So I just have to not get too exploratory with it. There we go. There we go. So I made it past it without dying too many times. Oh. That doesn't seem good. I'm guessing it's bad if I get caught by that. Given that the general consensus of being seen by anything in this game is death. Oh, there's a little thing. Oh, I can't climb that. That's annoying. Is this a climbing puzzle? Oh, that's alright then. Okay. That's probably not great. Gotta free whatever this little thing here is. Or not. Hey, little man. What you doing? Cool, this room is very not helpful. Okay, I feel like I didn't actually gain anything from that particular room, which is a little bit annoying. Okay, so I've got something that goes that way. This lighter does so little. Oh, I do not like that sound. That is uncomfortably realistic sounding. I gain nothing from jumping on the bed, but it's fun. But I find it interesting, every time I jumped on the bed, it came up with a save notice. Which is an interesting little feature. Oh, okay. Oh god, okay, that's the big boy. Oh, we turned the light off, I guess. Well, we're about to find out. Okay, he's moving, he's going, he's leaving. Oh, thank fuck. Okay. I'm gonna get up here somewhere. Can I climb this? Get that. Not doing what I wanted to do. I feel like there's something relevant with these handprints. Ugh. Ugh. Sorry, my hair was bugging me again. There is a lot of creepy crap on these beds. There's a lot of creepy crap in these beds. I need something to jump on. Need something that can support my weight so I can jump on. Can I take this? I need to be able to, I feel like I need to open that doorknob. But I need something with which to gain height. Alright, could be completely misreading the situation. I don't know. I am definitely not regretting the fruit right now. Oh, I keep forgetting I can climb this thing. I've got the good word smarts. I don't have quite so much of the logic smarts. Okay. Is that meant to happen? Okay. It's odd. Oh, they got cramps. I feel like I'm going to see something I don't want to. Okay. Oh, there's a person. There's a me-sized person. I didn't like that. Oh, it's hunger pains. Okay. Bravest tummy ache survivor they really are. Especially given that it looks like the person who just gave me bread is like seconds away from killing me. But that could just be the art style. I do love that they were just like, eh. Is that another fucking noose? Jesus. What is going on in this building? Evidently, people are not super happy with the conditions of this work environment. Because I've seen one hanging person and one room for hanging people. It's not great. I'd probably file a complaint about that. Can I jump up that high? No, not so much. Okay, so I need to somehow turn this off because I recognize an electric fence. Now I recognize electric fences. I just need to find some way of turning it off so that I do not become cooked. I'm really hoping this room doesn't get electrified as well, because that would be super inconvenient. So I'm just periodically checking the fruit. I'm gradually getting the hang of this game. I mean, I still keep finding things that are going to kill me that then end up killing me because I don't know that they're going to kill me until after it tries to kill me. Run! Yay, I made it. Now what? I guess I have to go over there. What is happening here? Oh well, we're about to find out. I guess not. Oh, that pushed me back further than I thought it would. I'm a little annoyed because I thought these things were acting as like save points, so I kind of thought if I was going to die, I would just get knocked back onto this one. Okay, if I... Oh, I can climb this. That was my second guess. Okay. Well, that's good. Now what? Ah, okay, that was a fall. I mistimed that jump. Oh good, I don't have to go all the way back. That's good. I didn't really want to have to climb that all over again. Oh my god. At least it wasn't enough to kill me this time. There we go. Okay, that was not what I wanted to do. Okay. Like, I'm glad that it came up to join me. Ah, it was not the direction I wanted to jump. Whoops. That is not what I wanted to happen. Okay. Now can I get you in the other direction? Crap. I thought that would work. Stupid fucking puzzles. I feel like this game would be good in co-op. Oh, what? Gonna try it one more time like that. Hooray, it worked. Only took me a handful of deaths, but we got there eventually. Yeah. That is not how I go about that. Okay, so I know at least I need to go through here. I also know if I try to go through here, I will die. So, not ideal. Now this is going to annoy me. I still wish I could set fire to things that were not story relevant. I'm holding a literal lighter. Yeah, the only thing I can light is those goddamn lanterns. Am I missing something? Need to get up here somehow. Well, can I pull the locked doors out? I'm wondering that myself. I was trying to do that. Oh, okay. Didn't let me do that before. That's promising. Oh, that one it's letting me do. Okay, so I think I was just trying to open the wrong ones. Cool. Well, thank you. That was a good idea. For some reason, I was just trying to open the wrong ones. Ah, oh, for God's sake. There we go. Hooray! A lot of the time these puzzles are like probably not even really meant to be puzzles. It's just I'm too oblivious to notice them. Oh good, more nooses. Oh wait, I think that's probably the noose from earlier. Anyway. Well, only one way to go. They blend into the environment a lot, like so. Yeah, I think that is part of it as well. It's not like as obvious. I'm hoping I just did the right thing. And that I just haven't sent everything entirely backwards. I think I just went entirely backwards. Fantastic. Oh, no, now I have creepy things. These were not here before, I don't believe. Oh, now, okay, yep, cool. So I didn't go entirely backwards, there was a point. Hooray for a point. Oh, okay, this one I may have to actually be sneaky. Oh, what's happening? Okay, I have a feeling I'm gonna have to hide behind that moving thing. Ah! Okay, I just wasn't going fast enough. Okay, but I'm making progress with each time I die. Usually. Not all of the times I've died have been useful, but... Oh, okay, I didn't realize I was in the spot already. That was... It's also me when it steps out in the sun. Yeah, that's... I've got my windows closed at the moment. I don't actually know if the sun is out right now. Died a lot. Yeah, I feel like this is the kind of game where it's kind of acceptable to die. It's not great, but it's expected. Yes, I've found that is occasionally that, I mean, there's been a couple of times where it sent me back a little bit further than I'd like, but at the very least, it's not too far. Hello, welcome in, Seiko. We are playing some spooky games, and hence why I have fruit in the corner for anyone who may need it. At least, yep, cool. I just had to check that the fruit was, oh god damn it. I had to check that the fruit was still there. I don't have YouTube Premium, so occasionally the link will turn into an ad. And unfortunately I can't skip that ad due to the way that I've loaded in this particular browser. But I was inspired to use this due to, well, to Crow Alternative using this as a distraction for Subnautica. I was like, you know what? I'm playing a spooky game. I can work with that. And to be honest, it's actually been quite helpful. Fruit here feels safe? Yeah, that's I've found like even I've kind of used even I've kind of checked out the fruit every now and then just to give myself a second away from the death. Okay, oh crap. Run faster, faster. Oh, thank God. I'm glad I was paying attention then, because I turned to look at the chat for a second, and all of a sudden, the ladder is moving. Okay, what is happening here? But yes, welcome in. We were doing a little bit of chatting earlier. Now we're playing a spooky game, because I have never played any of the Little Nightmares games, and it's just fancy enough. I mean, it's just old enough that it's not completely turning my stream into a slideshow. It's a little bit of lag with my camera, but nothing too crazy. Because it's a good game. Yeah, I'm liking the I feel like it's good so far. I'm not a huge horror fan. It's not like a problem, but at the same time, I'm not the hugest fan of them. But fruit breaks on Insta is depressing. Yeah, it's a bit that way at the moment, which is not ideal. Why is this vibrating? Why is the suitcase vibrating? Is it meant to be? I don't know if the suitcase is meant to be vibrating. What is in there? I do not trust this suitcase. I'm just looking for things I can climb. Hey, what's this? That's not suspicious at all. Walking the thin line of staying informed. Yeah, that is very true. I try not to spend too much time on social media, but it's like, luckily my FYP is more based around keeping me entertained, luckily. So it's not too much depressing. Like, there's still some depressing stuff, but it's not all depressing stuff, which is nice. Oh, there's a key. I feel like that's probably relevant. Somehow. That is not the fucking key. What are you doing? Ever played Limbo or Inside? I think I've played a bit of Limbo. I don't think I've played Inside, but I've played a bit of Limbo. And I can see what you mean. Like, there definitely is similarities in the vibe. I don't know if I'm actually needing this key. I think it just... I feel safe holding the key. But I don't know if I actually need the key. While I'm climbing the toilet. I'm trying to think. I may actually have limbo. Because I feel like I've definitely played it. Oh, I can climb that too. Nice. Oh my god. What is it with these people? I'm really hoping I'm really hoping that Twitch has had it. Oh, I did not think that was going to kill me. Car park, no. It's not a great place. This building. Everyone keeps killing themselves. Okay. Do I still have my key? Oh, I don't have my key. I have a can though. I'm taking this. Blah. Haven't climbed this area yet. Okay, that did not quite work. So going up there gave me nothing but a hanging man, which is not great. I got a key from the other one. I have a vibrating suitcase here, which is also not super helpful. Okay, not that one. So back to the bed. It's not great. Some games have Easter eggs that you just kind of stumble upon. This one just has a bunch of corpses hanging from the ceiling. Not quite the same as an Easter egg. Unless those hanging people are like representative of the devs, in which case that's a little fucked up. I still want my key, but I feel like if I take that, I lose the ability to go elsewhere. By now, haha. Now I'm just vandalizing. I feel like a plunger would be helpful. Okay. Okay, I'm not gaining anything from this. except for throwing out a whole bunch of toilet paper and a doll, which was for some reason at the top of the shelf. Ugh. Okay. My toilet paper now. My security key. My emotional support key. Haha. I'm a vandal. Hehe. I gain nothing from this to my knowledge. But it is fun. Climbing these... Oh, I just realized I put a bunch of broken glass on the floor. Okay, my fun may have backfired a little bit. I'm sure it's nothing. So going up there, I couldn't do anything. Going up there gave me nothing. Going over here, I got the key. But the key to what? I don't know. Cat mode? Yeah. That was fun though. I couldn't set fire to anything, which was kind of, it was getting to me. But the fact that I could just do some random acts of vandalism actually made me feel really good. Now. Damn, thwarted by a sandal. Or a slipper. Now my emotional How the hell did you just do that? Where did the propulsion... Am I in a boat? Jesus. At least I had some fun? Yeah. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing. But I found a key. I appear to be on a boat given by what that toilet paper's doing. Oh, not for the suitcase. That is a good question. I didn't think to check that. I don't know if I can do anything with that. What the hell was that? Okay, we'll try that suitcase. Ugh. Just gonna angle this so I can actually see what I'm doing. I'm hoping that I can push against it to, because it looks like it's already open. The key may be nothing, potentially. I've grown an attachment to it. I'm hoping that if I just... I think there's something in my roof. That was disconcerting. Especially given the, you know, the vibe of the game I'm playing. Hearing something running across the inside of my ceiling. Not great. I think it might be a possum. It's the only thing I can think of that would be small enough to fit in there. But also big enough to make the sort of sounds that it just made. I don't know if you guys could hear that. It could have just been louder for me, potentially. There is something in my ceiling. And I'm playing a horror game. I don't need that. Okay. Oh, wall. Okay, so when you said the wall, the other wall, sorry, I feel so stupid right now. So I didn't actually need to do any of that to get in here. Well done, me. Just for that. I have a lighter, but I can't burn things. But at the very least, I can go cat mode. Oh, that's where my key goes. Yeah, key's for over there. Seemed oddly specific that they gave me a key. Granted, they gave me a bunch of bottles I could destroy as well, but I have my key. Means I have to give up my emotional support key. I'm very sad. Not that one. Now. Hooray! Now I have an emotional support key and lock. Aha! I need to examine this in the light. I really wish I could zoom in right now. Because look at this thing. So proud of it. It's got mad core strength. It sure do. Okay. That's not creepy. Monk. Sure hope I didn't need any of those bottles. While carrying an object, hold A to throw it. No, we're well past that one. Thank you, game. What is happening? Oh. As we established with my little emotional support key, we are well past knowing how to throw items. Okay. Safe. Now, I need that monkey again. Okay. Not what you're supposed to be doing. I missed my key. I'm also a little annoyed my contact lenses haven't arrived yet. Do I need my monk? Oh no! Am I hungry again? What's happening? I am hungry again. I appear to be in a sewer. Can I eat the rats? It's probably not great, but death by tummy ache. Not what I was hoping from this game. Okay, I think we really need to find food. But there's not like an inventory in this game to my knowledge, so I can't just like store food. The rats have food. That looks like a trap, but sure. Called it. I mean, to be fair, that was a pretty obvious trap. See, why couldn't this guy hang himself? Hooray! Okay, I just need to see if there's anything else of use in this room. I'm thinking probably not. Is there a person I can save there? Okay. I gain nothing from that. But I feel like this thing is relevant to something. Okay. Maybe another time. Oh. Okay. That's a little further than I can jump. Okay. That's a little bit of a problem. You know what? Only one way to find out. I knew what I was getting myself into for that. I just thought, out of the box thinking, let's jump off the building. Okay, so left, certain death. Now, I feel a little guilty pulling this cage, given that I'm pretty sure there's a person in it. Oh, that didn't work. Okay. Do I have another cage I can bring over? Because I'm wondering if I can... If I had another cage, I could wedge it into the door so that the door couldn't close. But I can't do that when I need this one for this. Oh, I can swing though. That's handy. I'm getting things. I'm learning, kind of. Sometimes my out-of-the-box thinking doesn't always work and I end up dying, but, you know, they can't all be winners. Okay, this room is not looking optimistic. But they wouldn't let me into the room if there wasn't a way to get out of the room. I hope. There's a thing up there. There's a hole in the ceiling. Nice. And what appears to be a guillotine. Okay. There's a guillotine. Why is everybody hanging themselves? Guillotine is a much fancier way to go. Granted, it is also messier. Anyway. Probably not the time to be evaluating the best ways to go. Okay, well, someone's hanging, but at least this time they didn't do it themselves. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Okay, Mr. Spooky Man. How you doing? Okay. This is uncomfortably close. Okay. I probably should have just kept running. My bad. Okay, well at least I don't have to go too far back, which I do like. Okay, so first step is to hide in here. Okay, just keep running, keep running. Keep running, faster, Jesus, oh. Oh shit, that's not good. I did not think he had the possibility to follow me into different rooms. Crap. Oh. That was so sudden. That was just so casual about it too. He's just like, I was just pulling the thing loose and then all of a sudden he's just like, oh, hi. Okay, so I have a feeling my strategy is not optimal. So I'm gonna try this one again. Just for a second. Because if it goes out into the light, that apparently seems to get his attention. Oh, there's people in there. Okay, that's not great. I just noticed that there were more people in the cages. My cage just happens to be open. This is extremely disconcerting. Crap. Now, can I hide somewhere in this room? Okay, well, I have a feeling I need to get into that hole. But I also need this guy to not be able to see me. Apparently going out into the light makes me very visible. Okay. Where is he? I don't like that I can't see him. I think he may be right about that. Might be when I can hear them running, not crouching. I'm hoping so. Which would probably explain why he came running at the sound of that, which is really annoying. Because I need him to be not around. Okay. So as long as I don't see that door— shit. Oh, fuck. Okay, I just have— so as soon as that door closes, I need to get this thing and then run. But yes, he definitely seems to be responding more to movement. Oh, the shoes? Oh, the shoes! Of course, I didn't even think of that. Maybe. He seems to come in pretty quickly. He's pretty spry for a blind man. I'll try one more time with the open and run. And if that doesn't work, I'll try something with shoes. Come on, man. Leave, please. Oh, crap. Okay. So it's going over there, so we run. I'm hoping the fact that I'm currently between rooms means he can't grab me. I'm basing this on nothing, but I'm hoping that that is the case. But yes, what you said earlier about the shoes could be something. No, don't pick up the shoe again. Pick up this thing. I was just dilly-dallying too much. But yes, the next thing I would have done would have been to try to distract him with shoes. Much like that one. Where did that shoe even come from? Why are there so many shoes? Why is it shoes and only shoes? I feel like I'm more disconcerted by the fact that I'm only seeing shoes and not any other clothing. Is this gonna be like a Star Wars trash compactor shoot thing? And I'm just gonna have to escape some sort of monster hiding in the shoes. Oh shit, it is exactly like that. Maybe shoes taste bad? I'm guessing so, because everything's gone into the garbage. Okay. Crap, crap, crap. I need to go over there somehow without being attacked by this garbage monster. Okay, so we run in and we run. Well, I was gonna say we run like hell, but we're more waiting like hell. I'm not entirely sure I want to know what is hiding in this pile of shoes. God, even the rats are hanging themselves. Jesus Christ. That is something. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, we are running. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Yeah, I think they may have done. Fuck that. Or, no, do not like that. Crap. Oh, good. I am stuck in an elevator with this. Yeah, I suppose this seems like the kind of guy who would use rats as decor. Oh good, he's chasing those things. He's just doing some arts and crafts. I suppose you make do with what you've got. I personally would have chosen shoes over rats, but that's just me. Monkey. I don't trust the monkey. But I'm guessing there's a button I need to press in here. Okay, now. Monkey, you are useless. Oh, I can move that. That's handy. Somehow. I don't know if I'm moving it or if it's just a trick of the light. Oh, I am moving it. Okay. Don't know to what end I'm moving it, but... I need to climb this thing. Okay. Goddamn monkey. What are you doing? Okay. I'm not entirely sure. Seeing a few cans, the movable box, and the monkey. That door is locked. That does not help me. I may be able to climb out of the roof. I don't know. But in order to do that, I need something climbable. Okay, that is not helping me. I feel like there's a button or something that I'm missing. Why give me the monkey if the monkey is useless? Oh, that seems promising. Because now I can no longer move. Oh no, I can, just not well. There it is. Hooray! I do love that the monkey's still going after that. Of course I jumped in the wrong side. There we go. Ugh. Oh, of course he plays with what appears to be ventriloquist figures. So I need to go over there, which is right where he's going. Brilliant. Now, the fact that I have the monkey now seems promising. Shit, get it. There. Oh, damn it. I pressed the wrong button. I was hoping to, I meant to press the run button. I pressed the crouch button. That is the wrong direction. Okay, so he be under here. But I have a monkey, so I'm hoping the monkey can distract him now. Unless I pick up the monkey and it just draws him immediately to my attention, which is very possible. Okay, where do I need to go from here? Am I climbing? What am I doing? Oh, okay. The monkey worked for about 2 seconds. I'm gonna look at some fruit for a second. Of course, it's a fucking banana. It really is a tight timing on that one. Yeah, I'm a little... Like, I get that I need to use this now to draw him. Actually, maybe I need to draw it further away. So it's like as soon as he's out that door. Crap. There's a door there behind me. I don't think that door is where I need to go. I'm pretty sure I need to climb the, that pointing does nothing. Pretty sure I need to climb the cupboard, the wardrobe. Damn freaky ass long arm bastard. Ah. He's too quick. I know there's a monkey on the floor there, but like throwing that's not going to distract him. I'll try, but like it's the only thing I can do to distract him at that point. Can we hide behind the dolls? That is a good question. As long as the dolls don't make noise, we may be fine. Oh, actually, you may be onto something there. He doesn't seem to, okay, he seems to come running when I'm in the light. Oh, wow. Did not expect that. The dolls helped, but apparently this guy can just reach behind his back. That's a bit rude. To be fair, I don't think his bones work the same as a normal person's. Okay. Throw that doll. Get him out of the room. Then we hide behind these dolls. Okay, cool. I just needed to avoid stepping in the light at all costs. Hooray! But fuck that guy. Oh god. I am like directly in the light. That is not great. If I... Masters of subtlety. Time to pass out. Have a good rest of the stream. Thank you for joining, Zadre. Go get some rest. Have a good evening. I shall see you next time, hopefully. Oh, that's helpful. Oh, crap. I thought I was safe because of the bells. Apparently, I was overconfident in that regard. Okay, so I just need to fucking go for it. Okay, come on, just hit the fucking lock. Why is this lock? Why is this shoe not working? There we go. Now he's gonna go running in there. Hopefully. Nope, okay, he ran after me. He can smell us too, apparently, yeah. I thought I was onto something there. I thought he'd hear the door and go running after me there. No, apparently he's just like, nope, fuck that. Okay, so that gives me a little bit of leeway because he goes after the clocks first. Don't pick up the fucking shoe. Okay, I'm hoping I've got a brief moment of respite in this giant pile of books. Because what could possibly go wrong in this giant pile of books? Can I knock them over? I want to go cat mode again. Oh no, I can climb them though. Why? People who own the building that this game is set in really need to work on their home decorating. I don't like how high we're climbing. Oh god. Why is he here? Okay, so that's fun. So he is around. I thought I managed to avoid him. I don't know where I am. Where am I? I don't know what he can smell because I cannot see where I am. He seems to be locked in an animation loop though. That's probably not great. That's gonna give me a minute to have a drink. Just because I'm pretty sure as soon as I move out of here, he will kill me. There he goes. Okay. Ideally, I need to avoid Mr. Long Arms over there. Okay, well there was a little Coney dialing thing earlier, which presumably I need to find the thing for. Oh, the urge to go cat mode is so hard right now. Because I am almost positive that will backfire on me. I'm not entirely sure what the end goal of this room is. I'm ideally looking for the little twisty turny thing. Okay, so I'm up here now. I don't know if there's any benefit to me being up here right now. Oh. There is a benefit. Nice. Okay, well that's the twisty turny thing I was looking for. Now I need to get back out again. Okay, there's a panel. I need to be out there again. Okay, I've gotten myself into a room which does not appear to have a visible exit. Evidently, I'm trying to climb a chair that does not want to be moved. Ah, what about this? Hooray! Nope. That did not work. Ah, there we go. I just hadn't climbed high enough. Okay, well, I can't actually see what it is I'm trying to climb right there, which does not help me. Okay, so I'm not having a lot of luck in this room. There is at least one way out that I can see, and one way out that I can't. So I might call it on that one at the moment. So we'll go back to this one. I am having fun with the game. Oh, hey, it didn't completely disable my fruit. That's nice. I just noticed my computer was struggling a little bit there, but we should be good again now that I've just closed the game. So thank you all for joining. I hope you've all had a good time. Whoever is still watching me, I know a lot of the people that watch me are watching me from the UK or the Europe, where it is very late. So, thank you for joining me during this time. So what I might do is I might actually raid out. I do have a raid plan today. I keep meaning to raid out and I don't. So if anyone is still currently in here, we're going to raid out to, let's have a little look, see if I'm assuming they're still live. It's an Australian streamer, goes by the name Jess McDonald. She is currently playing the new Resident Evil Requiem game that I could not due to my computer being shit. So she's been playing for about an hour. Looks like she's having some fun. As much as you can being scared in a game like Resident Evil. So we're going to drop into her stream. So thank you again to anyone who is currently watching me. We're going to go do a raid. Thank you for joining me. Have a great night. I will see you all again, hopefully soon. Have a great day / evening. Keep it real. I'll see you next time.